In this video, we will delve into print concepts. This video was created by faculty in the Literacy Education Program at Appalachian State University. And should you have any questions regarding print concepts, please reach out to Jenny McCurry at the email provided on your screen. Print concepts, also known as concepts of print, refers to the understanding of how print works and the rules governing our written language, including the organization of print. These basic discoveries come before a child formally learns to read. And children within this stage can demonstrate print awareness by noticing print or words in their environment. So, for instance, if you're driving down the road and a child notices their favorite restaurant, and perhaps this is in a town that they're not familiar with, but they are able to recognize the restaurant and tell you the name of the restaurant, even though they're not yet ready to read that word, they have demonstrated print awareness. They can also demonstrate this print awareness by recognizing that print has meaning or tells us something. So if you are to go into that restaurant and there's a menu, the child may be able to show understanding that this menu contains a list of sweet treats that they might want to enjoy, although they aren't yet able to read the menu. Children can also demonstrate print awareness by recognizing that our language is made out of words and that those words are made up of letters. So early on, children may know that a red octagon on the side of the road means we need to stop the car to stay safe. But later on, they may begin to notice that there are 4 letters on that stop sign, and perhaps they know that the first one is the same letter that begins their name. These early understandings about our written language are learned from watching caregivers, teachers, parents, guardians engage in reading and writing and interacting with print in our environment. Different concepts of print that we can and should model and explicitly teach to these early learners are how to distinguish the front from the back cover of a book, how to hold a book correctly, knowing that books are read from front to back and being able to turn those pages one page at a time, recognizing that in English, we go from left to right when we read a book, from top to bottom with a return sweep, helping them understand that books have different purposes, and sometimes that purpose is to entertain, and sometimes that purpose is to teach us something new. Learning that language is made of words and words are made of sounds, and that those sounds match to certain letters, helping them to understand that there are a set number of letters and those letters do make sounds, and eventually helping them understand that combinations of letters might make sounds. What we know is that early knowledge of print concepts is highly predictive of reading success. And so even when there is variation in other factors that may contribute to or affect students' success, early knowledge of print concepts is highly predictive of that future success. And so that is why it is so important that we not only model print concepts in the way that we engage in, interact in, and share text with students. We need to explicitly teach these print concepts, such as book handling skills, showing them how to hold a book correctly, pointing out that books have a title, an author, an illustrator, showing them the title of the book on the front cover, as well as other parts of the book, and explicitly teaching them reading directionality, left to right with a return sweep, not simply modeling it, which is important, tracking the words with our finger as we conduct a read aloud, but explicitly teaching them the reading direction. Also showing them that letters make up words and that those words are separated by spaces, okay? Students at this stage have never had to attend to spaces because there are no spaces in oral language. We don't generally pause in between each word in the way that printed text has spaces in between each word. And so this is the first time that they've had to attend to that. And so concept of word is a term that speaks to children's ability to match spoken word to print and the understanding that those words are separated by spaces. We can also show them that capitalization and punctuation serve a purpose in print. We will, in future videos, discuss different ways that we can support the development of these different skills.